Hey everybody, this is Big Erica, also known as Otterbite, and I am here to teach you how to claim regions in your world that will protect your houses and buildings and structures and whatnot. Here to help me demonstrate is Rachel's dad, Big Hera, and he's over there, he's the pirate. And so right here I have a building that I made, and I would like to protect it. I don't want it to get griefed. I don't want people to mess with it, so I'm going to protect the building. The first thing I have to do is create a region that I own, that I claim. So to do that, I'm going to use the wooden axe tool, which allows me to select a region. That's part of World Edit. So I have the wooden axe in my hand, and I need to set up one corner of the box that is my region. And I'm going to set it up here in the air, because I want my box to be bigger than just my house, because I want it to protect a little bit above and a little bit all around, and so I'm setting it up here. Unfortunately, there's nothing to click up here. So the first thing I'm going to do is do the /up1 command, okay? And what that does is it lifts me up one by putting a glass block underneath me. So now I have a glass block underneath me that I can click. So I'm going to left click the block. Left click is the way you set the first corner of your block. So I'm just going to click. You see it doesn't actually break it, it just sets the first position. And then I'm going to come over here to the opposite corner of my building, and then I'm going to drop down all the way down to the ground. Okay. And then right here I'm going to right click the opposite corner of this box. Alright? And so now I have created a region which you can see with these red dots. If you can't see the red dots, the command is /wesv, which stands for World Edit Selection Visualizer, and it's a toggle. So as you can see, it just disabled it. And if I enable it, you can see it again. It doesn't make the selection go away, it just makes the visualizer go away. So now I have it visualized. Now the command is very simple. /RG space claim, and now I need to name my region. Don't use spaces, don't use weird characters. I'm going to call it gray_house. So now I've claimed the house. It's my house, and I'm the owner of it, and now I am the only one who can build or break or use doors or anything in this little red netted region. Now I'm done with the selection, so I'm going to get rid of it by doing /desel for deselect. And you'll see it disappears. Alright, but if you look, I can come into the selection, I can go into my house, and open the door. Right? I can close the door. But Big Hera cannot. So Big Hera, why don't you try opening up that door? It does not work. Big Hera, why don't you try breaking a block of my house? Why don't you mess up my house there? Go ahead, break it up. Alright, what about the grass? Any luck with the grass? No, nothing. But now look, if I want to break the grass, I can do it. And I can break a block in my building. If I want to. I don't know why I'd want to, but I can do it. But he can't. Why? Because he's not a member of my region. What if I wanted him to be a member of my region? You got people who are helping you out with your house. We want them to be able to help. So, the next important command is addmember. So I'm going to do that. /RG, this starts all our commands, space, the thing you want to do, which is addmember, and space, and now your region name, spelled properly, gray house, and then the name of the person you want to add as a member. And I'm going to add Big Hera. So now he's a member. And if I want to prove to myself that he's a member, I just have to walk into my region and do /RG info. And you'll see that the region is gray house. I'm set as the owner, and he's a member. And now, Big Hera, go ahead, try to mess stuff up. Or add stuff. I'm being blocked in. This is not ideal. All right, so he can make blocks, he can break blocks, he can open the doors, he can do all kinds of stuff. What he can't do is add any members, because only the owner can do that. You can add members and you can remove members. Remove members is exactly like add members, except you write remove member instead of add member. Oh, look, he's fixing my house. I'm so happy I made him a member. Very useful, thank you. Anyhow, so there's a couple of things you can do here. You can make this area both more and less restrictive. So right now, non-members can come into your region. They can walk through an open door, but they can't build or place blocks. They can't open a door. They can't use a chest. But they can teleport to your region because they can come in your region, but they can't really interact with anything. So if you don't even want them to come in, you really just don't want anybody in your region other than yourself and members you've added, then you have to set a flag. A flag is a permission on your region. So there are many, many, many flags. I'm not going to go into all of them here. There'll be a link in the comments if you want to find out more about the different flags and what they do, and I'm also happy to help in class or online. But right now I'm going to just go over the most important ones. So the first flag is RG flag, is how we create flags. And then we have to do, again, the name of the region, because you have to know what region we're setting flags on. And now the name of the flag. In this case, it's going to be the entry flag. And I'm going to deny entry to anyone who's not a member. And I forgot to add a part to this command, because I just said it's to anyone who's not a member. So I have to tell it I'm referring to non-members. I don't want to deny entry to anybody but people who are not members. So I'm going to do -G, which stands for group, and then I'm going to do the name of the group, which is non-members, because this flag is going to apply to non-members, non-owners and non-members. You can also do non-owners, so your members, this applies to your members as well, but that would be kind of stupid. Why would you make someone a member and then deny them entry? So -G, non-member, entry is the name of the flag, and deny is what we're going to do. So at this point, anybody who's not a member is not allowed in. So if we could get Big Hera over here to leave the region, because if he's in the region, you know, he's already in there. But he's gonna step away slightly. And while he steps away, I'm going to be very mean, and I'm going to remove member on my house, gray house, Big Hera. And Big Hera, come on back here and see if you can come up to my house. Where did he go? He's disappeared. He walked off in this direction, but now he's not there. Oh, there he comes. Come on to my house. There he goes. There he goes, and he's stuck. He's hit my force field. He absolutely cannot come in at all. You can see it, but bam, he can't come in. Even if he's in spectator mode, he will not be able to come in. But that's not very nice, so we're going to add him back because he's actually a nice guy. And I would like him to stay as part of my region. All right, so here he is. There, he's back. He's updated with new members. All right? So let's say the opposite. You don't really want to deny entry to non-members. In fact, you want them to be able to open your doors and open your chests and sleep in your beds. You just don't want them to mess with anything. You don't want them to break or build or anything like that. In that case, you want to get rid of the entry flag. So I'm going to do that by doing RG flag, name of the region. Only one G. And then to clear a flag entirely, you just put the name of the flag and don't do deny or allow or anything like that. You just put the name of the flag. And then that clears the flag from your house. And the flag I'm going to set instead is RG flag, name of the region, use. Again, sorry. First the name of the group that I'm applying this flag to. Use G, non-members. Use allow. All right? So now this is going to allow even people who aren't members to open the door and use things inside, but not mess up anything. So this is great if you have like a shop or a hotel or anything like that where you want everybody to be able to come in and use it, or you've built a roller coaster and you want people to use it, but you don't want people to mess it up. So that's a good flag. So basically the different ones are the entry deny flag, which means no one can come in. The build deny, which is the default, which means non-members can't do anything to your region or interact with your region, but they can come in. And then there's the non-members use allow, which means people can come in and use the doors and use the things, but they can't break anything. So those are the three basic ones you're going to want. The last command I'm going to talk to you about, because we already did the add member and remove member, is something really fun, which is the teleport flag. So just like you teleport to other users, you can teleport to a region by setting its teleport flag. So what you'll do is you just stand where you want the teleport location to be, and I would suggest just outside your house, because if you don't have entry deny set, then people can teleport into your house if they have any ability to enter your region. And you may not want that. Or you might. You might want to have the teleport region, the teleport location set to inside the house. That's your decision. So RG flag, name of the region is gray house, and then teleport here. All right? I didn't spell teleport. Teleport here. Okay? So now the region flag teleport is set to the gray house. And to show that it works and how it works, I'm going to do RG TP. I have another teleport set up for my hospital. And I'm going to go over to my hospital. And here I am. It always snows at my hospital, and there are apparently rabbits. And now I'm going to teleport back. RG TP gray house. So this allows you, this almost works like a portal, and that allows you to jump very quickly from one location to another. So you can set these up. There's only one teleport location per region, so if you want to set up multiple locations, you'd have to select subregions, which is possible. Everybody gets to create up to 7 regions, and you do have a limit on the total volume of blocks that you can claim, but it's pretty high, so you guys should be able to at least claim the regions that you've already built. If you have any trouble with it, just ask me. That's it. I will be on hand, online, and in class to answer more questions about region. And if you have any others, you can comment on this video, or you can email me directly through the group, and I'll be happy to talk to you about it. Say goodbye, Big Hero. And that's a wrap.